It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Thompson Sales, Kitchen Lane USA, Advanced Car Care Center, and Smouse Brothers Foundation Repair. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hi there. Good morning. Welcome to Tuesday. Hope you had a great Monday. Got that under your belt, good or bad. And we're going to move on to Tuesday and tell you about the news.
All right. A preliminary NTSB report says high wind likely caused a crash on October 21st when the helicopter went down near the downtown Springfield Airport and the Cooper Sports Complex. An instructor and student from SoFly, which is the flight training academy, were seriously hurt while practicing maneuvers. The report notes wind conditions exceeded the limits listed in the helicopter's manual, making it difficult to control. This marks the second crash of a SoFly aircraft in just 10 months. An earlier incident in December is still tied up in court. Former Brookline Fire Chief Larry McConnell, convicted in 2019 of sexually assaulting a teenage girl, will face a new trial in January. The Missouri Court of Appeals overturned his conviction last year, saying that his attorneys failed to review records that could have challenged the timing of the alleged abuse. McConnell sued his former law firm for malpractice, but the case was dismissed as premature. He remains free on bond with restrictions, while a new trial is set for January 26th.
Strong wind caused hotspots to reignite in that wildfire that we told you about just yesterday near Pleasant View Road and Highway O in Stone County. Highlandville and Nixa firefighters returned and contained an additional 30 acres burning in very rough wooded terrain. The original fire late Saturday or on Saturday had to be put out by crews. It charred about 100 acres before crews were able to cut proper fire lines and contain it. It has been windy lately, that's for sure. Missouri will issue a partial SNAP benefits for November while working to restore full benefits. The state had issued only about 65% of normal benefits after federal funding guidance changed during the government shutdown, of course. With funding now restored, the Department of Social Services says full payments are coming as soon as systems can be updated.
All right. Heads up on the roads in the overnight hours. Lane closures will be taking place on US 65 as crews set the Chadwick Flyer overpass into place. That will go right over is 65. Southbound 65 will be one lane late night into tomorrow morning, and northbound 65 will be one lane late Wednesday night into Thursday. Ozark police say that it'll slow down traffic in 15-minute intervals while that bridge is placed over the highway. The overpass will let walkers and bikers cross over 65 on the new Chadwick Flyer Trail.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Can't wait.
They built the ramps for that thing, and it's going to be exciting for people who utilize the trail because it'll help get from Ozark to Springfield, and over or under 65 has always been a problem.
Yes, very exciting. Local charities will be awarded money from the Price Cutter Charity Championship today. The annual celebration of sharing is taking place during an 11 a.m. luncheon at Highland Springs Country Club. Proceeds from the Price Cutter Charity Championship will be distributed to children's charities across the Ozarks. The tournament has donated more than $20.5 million since 1990. Even though the tournament will not come back next year, organizers are working on ways to continue the mission to support local kids.
Yeah, it's amazing what that tournament has done for local charities over the last, 20 years or so.
Yep.
And it's a shame that the tournament is gone. I understand why, but I feel confident that they're going to figure out.
35 years, actually.
35?
Well, we said since 1990.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I feel confident they're going to be able to figure something out that will be able to benefit charities. It'll obviously be different than the full-scale tournament that went on.
5 Springfield area small businesses have each been awarded $5,000 through the Ascend program. The recipients include Claro Studio Works, Hair Waves, Ozarks Farm Stop, Ozarks Life, and Queen City Collectors. The grant initiative began in 2022 and supports entrepreneurship in downtown.
Yeah, I think that's great. I mean, it's good for those small businesses. The operator of 31 Freddy's frozen custard and steak burgers locations around the Midwest has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Those locations include stores in St. Louis, Kansas City, and Columbia, but not here in Southwest Missouri. The operator says its 31 Midwest locations remain profitable and should continue running during restructuring. Interesting. Freddy's corporate stresses the filing does not affect the brand's overall stability. It's just a franchisee, but 31 locations is a lot of locations, and it's been in the over the last couple of days, so people probably wondering. There you go, not affecting us locally. This is, though, Branson has a new Dutch Brothers coffee. Just opened the store there about a week after Springfield opened its first Dutch Brothers location. The drive-through chain offers coffee, energy drinks, teas, smoothies, shakes, and more, all the stuff that everybody seems to want these days. And a third store is planned for Ozarks as part of a new marketplace development there in an area that's starting to boom as well. Man, drive-through coffees are all the rage. They are super popular right now. There's 7 Brew, there's Scooters, and now there's Dutch Brothers offering and opening several locations just in the last few months in our area. So there's something to them. There's something to them. People like their coffee to go, I guess. And then there's this for those of you who are about my age. The one and only Weird Al Yankovic is coming to the Ozarks for 2 shows next summer. And I've never been to see him. I've been a big fan for a long time. So maybe Sarah may be dragged with me to see Weird Al Yankovic next summer. The parody song genius is bringing his Bigger and Weirder 2026 tour to the Ozarks Amphitheater. That is June 12th. And then Great Southern Bank Arena. That's a big venue. He's coming there, Missouri State's campus in Springfield on June 17th. So 5 days apart, a couple of big shows. The 5-time Grammy winner is known for decades of parody hits, including Eat It, Amish Paradise, Another One Rides the Bus, all kinds of hilarity. Pre-sale tickets go on sale today, actually, if you're a big fan, and then general sales start on Friday of this week. But if you go, I'll go. How about that?
I'll go if you want to purchase tickets.
Unless Weird Al's people want to reach out and give me some free tickets.
That could happen.
You never know.
I mean, surely they watch around the Ozarks news.
I would think so.
Why would they not?
I would think so. Yeah. We dabble in comedy here.
No brainer. We always dabble in comedy. I know you're a fan. I am not old enough, I think is what happened. But I would probably be a fan too.
Yeah, I think some of the stuff was probably your generation. Like Amish Paradise is that's a Coolio song that he redid. So is Coolio your generation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So living in
it's Gangster's Paradise. Yeah. So it's Weird Al and Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Yeah.
They did that. You know that. So
yeah.
Weird Al is he's great. I love Weird Al.
All right. Well,
actually, this is a little known fact, and it's all coming back to me now, as Celine Dion would say. But in 6th grade, we did a talent show, and I was Weird Al Yankovic, and I did Eat It.
Oh, that's funny.
My buddy Tony, that was in 1984. So Michael Jackson was huge. My buddy Tony did Michael Jackson. He did Billie Jean, and I was Weird Al Yankovic, and I did Eat It. And I had a couple of guys behind me. Who were they? Jimmy and somebody else behind me in those big blow up suits.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were dancing around behind me in 6th grade.
That is hilarious.
That ought to get Weird Al to give me some tickets.
Yeah.
Right there.
I do not have any talent that was ever in a talent show.
It's too bad that was in the days before. Not really. But it was in the days before cell phone video, or else that would be haunting me to this day.
Do you want to see my talent that could have made a show?
Of course. All right. I don't know.
Did you see it? I just rolled my tongue 3 times. 3.
Oh.
3 times. I just rolled my tongue 3 times.
You rolled it like doing the wave. I can't see it. And people
That's a
listening are
talent. What are you talking
enjoying
about?
this right now. Okay. All right. So you fold it up in a way that's odd.
How many people can do that? Not many.
Probably not many. Yeah. That
Secondly,
would have been
I would never otherwise be able to be in a talent show. So you
Well,
just got to see it.
that would have been
right
a
here
big
live.
hit in my 6th grade talent show. So
Yeah, I was never invited to be in the talent show. And if there was an audition, I most certainly did not make it.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
But I do feel safe to run for political office, as should you, because we didn't have cell phone video either. I feel good about it.
Well, I don't know. There's enough stories. Too many of my classmates are still
I know,
around.
yeah. We can't invite to any political rally the ones who came to our wedding. I was like, stop with the stories. Stop with the stories already.
All right.
Okay.
We digress.
All right. We digress. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Have
Bye.
a great day.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Conditions across the Ozarks to start are very warm. We've had a bit of rain on the radar overnight, and even yesterday, a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings with some of the more powerful storms on the radar. They were few and far between, isolated in nature, but we are going to continue to see at least a chance for rain early this morning before the skies dry out this afternoon. In fact, my big headline for you today is that it is going to be a warm one. In fact, perhaps a record-setting day across the Ozarks. We've got above normal temperatures. I think we'll be pushing 80 degrees in some spots. Unbelievably, we have full sunshine and a strong west wind today, allowing for our temperatures to really climb. 77 degrees, my forecasted high temp in Springfield today. So if you love the warmth, head out. You might have the wind to deal with. I am expecting gusts over 20 miles per hour. There is low pressure just to our east, and I'm expecting that we see a pattern change ahead as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We've got rain in the forecast, and these west winds are helping to return the moisture to the region. We're starting to see moisture content really increase, and that will result in widespread showers and thunderstorms by the time midweek rolls around. Close to record highs today, though, so if it feels very hot, yes, it's unusual. We are running much above average for this time of the year. Temperatures today in a few spots could make it to 80 degrees in a few areas. It'll still be mild, in fact, for the rest of the week. I've pretty much got 60s in the forecast Wednesday through Saturday. We will see some cooler numbers in places that get the more widespread rain, but rain and storms look like a really good bet starting late on Wednesday. Widespread activity expected Thursday and Friday. Storm chances look to continue with skies drying out just in time for the weekend with numbers back to near 60 degrees by Saturday. Above normal temperatures are what's in the forecast, though, and this will result in that widespread rain that I just mentioned. Rainfall amounts look very promising, too. In fact, widespread regions could see anywhere from 1 to 2 inches of rainfall in the next couple of days. So it's going to be a widespread rainfall event, not just for us here in the Ozarks. This is going to extend all the way back down into portions of Texas and then up through portions of the Ohio River Valley as well. So a broad midsection of the United States expecting some of this widespread heavy rain. Around the country, what's making headlines? Well, yesterday it was snowfall. Today it's rain and higher elevation light snow for parts of the Pacific Northwest. That's on the radar this morning. If you look up in the northwestern corner of the country, we also have light snow expected tomorrow morning for the upper Mississippi Valley and the Great Lakes region. We are warm, so it's rain for us in the forecast each and every day this week. It does appear like we're going to get a good chance at some widespread soaking rainfall as well. All right, it's time for that Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. And the question that I have for you today is this: which of these musical instruments is the only one that has never been played in outer space by an astronaut? And the options that I gave you were A, a guitar, B, a flute, C, a harmonica, or D, bagpipes. And if you thought it seemed kind of impractical to take bagpipes to outer space, you would be correct. Despite Scottish pride and some proposals, no astronaut has ever piped aboard the International Space Station or any other spacecraft. However, all the other instruments have been played, most on the International Space Station. And, a harmonica, a flute, those are easy to take. Space is limited, and the bagpipes have not made the list yet. Maybe that should be a new goal. All right, here's the next trivia question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. Which of these European countries is the only one that doesn't have a McDonald's restaurant inside its borders? Do you think that is A, Iceland, B, Albania, C, North Macedonia, or D, San Marino? No McDonald's, no Big Mac in which of these European countries? You can let me know your guess. That's at the website aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks so much for listening today. I hope you enjoy the warm weather, 77 degrees. It is going to be windy, so if you're taking advantage, putting up the holiday decoration, lights on the house, something like that, keep in mind the wind may play a factor in the forecast today. Otherwise, I think we're mainly dry through the course of the afternoon. Rain returns tomorrow night. Thanks to our sponsors, Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Gruboff Chevrolet. Have a great one. We'll chat again first thing tomorrow.